What is up, X Crew? What is going on today? We're talking about Mario Tennis Fever and whether it's actually worth your time or not. Right off the bat, this game feels like a throwback to the GameCube era. It's goofy, chaotic, and at its best. When you've got friends on the couch talking trash for the first time in a long time, it actually feels like a complete Mario Tennis game on day one. Tons of characters, solid modes, and more crazy ideas packed in than we've ever seen before in a Mario Tennis game. That said, it's not perfect. The single-player adventure mode is kind of short and doesn't hit as hard as it could, but multiplayer, that's where this game really shines. The controls are tight, responsive, and once the chaos kicks in, it becomes pure party game madness. The new Fever Racket is an absolute game changer. The biggest new feature is the Fever Rackets. There are 30 of them, and each one has its own special ability that can completely flip a match. Once your meter fills up, you can activate a Fever shot tied to your racket. Some rackets are offensive, like launching a firebar onto your opponent and turning a ball into a crazy fast bullet bill. Others are defensive, like spawning a shadow clone to help you cover the court or boosting your movement speed. Some even throw hazards everywhere, banana peels, ice patches, ink on the screen. It gets absolutely wild. Now, what makes it fun isn't just the powers, it's the mind games. If I drop ice on one corner of the court, you already know I might aim my next shot there, or maybe I fake you out. The layer of strategy makes matches feel very intense. There are also all kinds of counters to almost everything. The bullet bill racket seems broken at first until you realize playing close to the net shuts it down. And if both players use it, you get these insane rapid fire rallies that usually end up with somebody getting blasted. The only thing I do wish, there's no random racket option. You can randomize characters and courts, but not rackets? That feels like an easy update that they should definitely add that I think would be a good benefit to the fans. Balance, but also pure chaos. Some rackets are definitely stronger than others, but there's a smart balance system. Most offensive effects don't activate until the ball hits the ground. So you get these super tense volleys where both players are desperately trying to return it before it lands. If you miss, your Fever shot, your opponent can literally send it right back at you. Now in doubles, absolutely madness. 4 powers going off at once means mud, fire, hazards everywhere. Sometimes it feels like skill-based and more like Super Smash Bros. With all items turned on. You can even get knocked out temporarily if your health hits 0, and yes, your own teammate can accidentally hurt you. It leans way more into the party game energy compared to Mario Tennis Aces, which felt a lot more competitive and technical. Fever is all about fun first, skill second, but there's still depth if you want it. Now the core gameplay, the actual tennis mechanics are still classic Mario Tennis. Different buttons for top spins, slides, lobs, charge shots. It's easy to learn, but still has a solid skill ceiling. Positioning matters, shot selection matters, court awareness matters. With 38 characters split into different play styles, power hitters like Bowser, speedy characters like Yoshi, there's real strategy in who you pick and what racket you pair them with. Some rackets even help balance weaker stats. For example, a speed-boosting racket can make a slower character way more viable. You can turn off Fever Rackets if you want a more traditional match too, which is a nice option, but the Fever Racket definitely adds to that arcade-ish feel. Now, the adventure mode runs about 5 hours. The story is cute. Daisy gets sick, there's a magical fruit, Wario and Waluigi are scheming, everyone gets turned into babies. Yes, literally babies. Baby Mario has to train and break a curse. It's charming and funny at times, especially Baby Wario and Waluigi being chaotic, but it's not super deep, it's not super serious, and it's more of a fun side experience than the main reason of buying the game. Extra modes in online, there's Wonder Court mode with special effects, Trial Towers for quick back-to-back matches, and online play, which runs mostly smooth for what I've seen. I've played a couple matches, and it's not bad for the most part. There's also a swing mode using detached Joy-Cons like Wii Sports. It works fine, but it feels more like a fun extra than something you'll grind long time doing. My final thoughts, Mario Tennis Fever knows exactly what it is. It's not trying to reinvent sports games. It just wants to be chaotic, creative, and fun with friends. And come on, it's Mario. Of course people are going to buy it. The Fever Racket gives it personality. The roster is stacked. Multiplayer is where it really shines. Single player could have been stronger in my personal opinion. Overall, it's the best Mario sports game we've gotten in quite a long time. I'm giving Mario Tennis Fever an 8 out of 10. Definitely a fun game all around, and especially with friends. If you don't have friends like me, it's okay. You can still play single player, and it's still fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening and watching this review. Until next time, much love. Peace.